Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have an expansion for Dust. This is Operation Cyclone, a campaign expansion. Prepare for amphibious landings on the frozen tundra of Antarctica. It includes 2 additional hero figures used for the game Dust. Now, as we know, this game is out of print currently, and I believe that Simon just bought the license, so something might be coming out in the future. It's unknown. But I was at a flea market this past weekend, and I happened to find this for, I think it was for $5 I picked it up for. So I was like, why not pick it up and check it out and see what's inside it. So let's flip the box around and see what's going on. Here we have Operation Cyclone. Gives you a picture of everything that's included in this box here. Again, Operation Cyclone has begun. A new battle has started between the Allies and the Axis across the frozen landscape of Antarctica. A rich mine of VK has been discovered and has direct access to the sea. It will take monumental courage to defend it or heavy losses to take it. The Operation Cyclone campaign is played over 8 scenarios. Included are 6 new terrain tiles, which allow you to land troops with submarines or other sea vessels. 2 new heroes with their unit cards, 4 ammo crates, 4 tank traps, 9 terrain squares, and additional rules, including the use of artillery weapons. To play Operation Cyclone, you must own a copy of the Dust Tactics Core game. There you have it. Again, at one point in time, this was distributed by Fantasy Flight Games. It's a 2-player game, and it's for ages 13 and up, and it takes about 2 hours to play the campaign. So, let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside the box. So again, this was a $5 purchase at a flea market that I went to this weekend, so it's a little noisy. So. Right off the bat, there's a bag in here. Put this to the side. Okay, so we have a rule book here. So Operation Cyclone, Winter 1947. Of course, it's to be used with Dust Tactics. So we've got a little background about what Operation Cyclone is. You have your content list, you have your new rules, the Operation Cyclone campaign, and Good Luck Soldier. You have new rules for artillery, the A range. All right. We have here different types of artillery fire. You have direct fire, indirect fire, and here are the steps that you have to follow to do that. And they give you 2 great examples of what it means for assaulting and how to use examples of direct fire and indirect fire. Then, of course, over here talks about reloading weapons, the card, how to read the card, and all of the items that are located on it, reloading and multiple shot weapons, artillery recap right here for you. New game rules, weapons with special ranges, multiple shot weapons, new types of terrain, squares with a triangle, squares with a cross, squares with a diamond. Abilities and special weapons, agile, move, assault, artillery strike, range A, reloading, snipers, sniper teams, spotters, tank heads, command squads, officers, radio men, mechanics, medics. And then you have the actual campaign itself, meet the men, the means, the mission. Again, for more information at the time, you could go to fantasyflightgames.com. And this is brought to you by dust-tactics.com. Not sure if those websites are still available, or you can get more information about this from Fantasy Flight Games. I don't believe you can. Last time I went on their site, I believe they didn't have anything listed about them any longer. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'm looking at the box right now on the side of the camera. You can't see me, but I'm looking for a date when this was released. It doesn't seem to have a date on the box as to when this was released. Huh. All right, so maybe we'll have it somewhere in the back here somewhere. Maybe it'll say something. All right, it tells you about playing the campaign, Robot Core, buy war bonds. All right, standing on the beach, situation, deployment, mission, defender, forces available, your attacker and your defender. Your instructions as the attacker, defender, and how much time you get for the attack. Second is the counter attack. Again, it's set up with the situation, deployment, attacker, defender, mission, forces available, instructions, and time. Mission is played for 8 rounds, and there's the board set up for it. Defenders, attackers, zone of cover, and objectives, all listed on your map here. Close the window. Again, set up exactly as the previous missions. Highly detailed map as to how to set everything up. Tells you, gives you a key as to what each of these mean here. Great photos of all the figures that they have. That's what intrigued me about picking this up, because I have the Dust box set. To be honest with you, never played it, but the figures always intrigued me because I've used them for weird World War II games, but never actually for Dust. So when I saw this, I was like, you know, I'm gonna dust off that old game and give it a shot. And I saw this, like I said, for $5. I couldn't pass it up. So here we are again. More information about that. Here's another mission, the Crossroads. Then we have They're Here. Then we have An Unwelcome Surprise. Rescue the General. Das Boot. And then more information about the new unit, Steel Rain. The Boss, Rangers Command Squad, neither of which are included in this box set. You've got Crack Shots, the Sniper Squads. So it's obviously trying to sell different new products that were coming out that would be helpful in this expansion. The Lothar Commando Troop. Sniper Grenadiers and Bo Batcher. And lots of cool photos, lots of cool figures. And here you go. So you got Rosie, the Master Sergeant Rosie Donovan. It's one of the figures that you get. And Manfred, Ober Lieutenant Manfred Cruiser. Again, tells you the great people who brought you this game. It says here, Dust Tactics Dust Studio Limited 2009. So maybe this expansion came out in 2009. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. But again, for more information, go to fantasyflightgames.com, dust-tactics.com about Operation Cyclone. In the back, it gives you a letter kind of breaking down and giving you a little bit of fluff about the operation. You can read the rest of this story, again, about Operation Cyclone, Dust Tactics next campaign expansion. I know people who've played this game and they swear by it and say it's a phenomenal game. So again, that thing that plays, that thing is incredibly noisy. So open this up. So right off the bat, we have some of these. Sure what that is. But you get 1, 2. This could maybe be a landing zone where they're coming in. Obviously, they connect well. Must be a railroad. Not sure. But you get a bunch of these. Oh, right here, this one's a little different. So you get, each one's a little different. So you get one, two that looks like this, that look like that, which have the 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow lines on them. So you get 2 of those. You get 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, I guess you get 1. You get 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. They're a little different. You get 2 of these. So it looks like railroad, but I'm not sure exactly what they are. But you get those 4 there. You also get a bunch of other game boards also. They came in a plastic bag and it's a little tricky to get it out. So. Noisy, so trying to get it out smoothly. All right, here we go. So right at the bat, we've got some snow-covered fields. So I'm going to pile these up here. So you get a bunch of these tiles, and then you got your 3x3s, so 9 squares. That's one side. Almost looks like an airfield. And then you got the snow. Again, more snow. And even more snow. Again, each of these icons that are on these they tell you in the rule book what those are for. And this one has some markings on it as well. So to me, one looks like it's an outside battlefield, and the other one looks like it's maybe possibly an airfield or something of that nature. Okay. You also have two cards for the figures that you're going to get. And Dust Tactics. Manfred gives the information. Obviously takes 5 wounds. He can move 2 squares. Not sure what that is. Then up down here, it's got some more stuff. The weapons that he's using: STG-47, Panzerfaust, and a knife. Assault and Panzerfest. Again, gives you an example of what the figure would look like painted. We'll get to the figure in a little bit. So that's another card that you get for that. That's cool. And you also get a card for Rosie, the Master Sergeant, Rosie Donovan. So obviously this is a German figure, or an Axis figure, and this is an Allied figure. 1, 2, and 4. M9-D bazooka, knife and grenade. Again, the health and tank head. Those are your 2 cards for that. Put that over to you. Put this down. Move this over here, kind of that direction. Right, and then we've got a pretty cool here. This is pretty cool. This looks like a submarine here, or a U-boat. That's really cool, really well made. Very vibrant. Really pops. That's pretty cool. Then on the other side, you got part of a ship. Might be a barge. sure. So it says A1. Okay. So put that over here. Then we got another barge, which is A2, which is the same as A1. But then you have the tailpiece, it looks like, of the, might be a submarine. I think it's a submarine, I'm not sure. All right, so this is part 2. So A1, 2, and 3 are exactly the same. Again, they're barges for when you're doing an assault onto the base here. And then you have the middle part of the stuff, so let's put that together. So you got the tail end here. You got the middle there. Let's put the tiles together real quick. That's a U-boat. All right, there you go. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. So you basically get a complete sub. That's cool. That's awesome. So there you have it. Oh, that's awesome. That really is. Quite clever. All right, I like that. Definitely for that alone. Again, if you don't have dust, and again, you're not going to get into it now because most of it's out of print. You can't find it anywhere because now the game stores still have it. So you can also use these for Weird War 2 if you create your own games. You could use it for, you know, lots of different things. And also we got some tank traps. Whoop. Got 4 of those. Some cool tank traps. And we got some cool crates. Got 4 of those. And that piece of plastic is really noisy. So you get 4 of those, you get the 4. And you also get 2 figures. Two figures here. Hold on a second. Just trying to get myself a little organized over here because I got a bunch of stuff sitting here. I'll take this out here. All right. You can bring out a black sheet so you can see the figures a little better. I want to grab it. This is your Rosie character. Really nice detail on the rocket and on the figure itself. It's a large base, but again, the squares again tells you the dust tactics on the bottom of it. Very cool. There you go. Is it me or is she giving everybody the finger? Or she's just pointing. I can't tell. Nope, she's definitely giving everybody the finger. That's pretty interesting. All right, so that's her. And then good old baggie for that character. And then we have the German Manfred, who is a German guy. He's saying, let's go get him. That's a really cool figure. Got a grenade launcher. Got a machine gun. Backpack. Obviously, a winter outfit. That's a really, really cool, really highly detailed, really cool looking figure. And that really, really is what intrigued me to buy this expansion. Because I heard they had really, really cool figures. So this is the first expansion I purchased for this game. You know, I guess that's out of print, but still very, very cool. All right, for a $5 find, I can't really complain about it. And they get a little baggie for that too. So you get your German troop, German soldier, and you get your Allied troop. And that's everything that's included in this unboxing of Dust Tactics Operation Cyclone Campaign Expansion, brought to you by Fantasy Flight Games. So as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you can always give us a thumbs up, and you could always leave a comment below. Also, you could always hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.